Hey, hi everyone. So in this video we will see another solution for Mac to run virtual machines. So in the last video we seen VirtualBox, but that comes with some limitation on the current Apple Silicon. So one of the major issue which I faced is like the touchpad, or you can say cursor, mouse support. So that's why I thought to look into some alternative and found this UTM. So this is much more than running like much more than for like only Mac. This is, I think, this solution also supports iPhone. So it's also support, you can run virtual machine on your iOS machine. And basically they do it by emulation. So the natively, like it's based on qemu. It's one of the like you can say standard, or like not a standard, it's like a open source emulation software. It's very famous in the Linux also. uh, we use qemu kvm, using the kvm Linux virtual machine, kernel virtual machine. So it's using module. So here also, if you see it, you can emulate any processor, 30 plus processor, including x86, arm 64, and RISC-V. And if you, the snapshot also shows that Windows XP, Ubuntu running on the iPhone. And some videos are also posted by them, running Arch Linux, running Windows 7 on iPad. So they both support both iOS and macOS. So you can, if we say, right, just say install part, we're going to that. So it is also open source. You can run Windows, Linux, and more on iOS with an app. And it's simulation, it's para virtualization. And it's compatible with the iOS 11 plus. Works on iPhone and iPad. No jailbreak needed for iPhone 11 to 13. It's free and open source, easy to use. Console mode, like headless mode, is there. Like you do not have to always open the VM, like GUI. Sharing, like a share directory, clipboard, and port forwarding are also supported. Input support is also better, as they say. So we will check it, like how so this works or not. So on the installation guide, if you see, this is like installation support for iOS. There is a different, so you have to download the iOS package for your iPhone or iPad. And either you can do from app store, but as we are doing on the Mac, we will use this Mac option. So so for Mac also, this is available from App Store also. And there is a, we can download from the like GitHub also. And there is like betas releases build you can also use. So let's go for the GitHub release approach. So now we have the DMG file getting downloaded. Let's wait for that. I will say open. Meanwhile, so this is the UTM, like virtual machine for iOS official GitHub page. And if you see, they forked like qemu, and they added supporter. So they have their own fork, and they are managing that. Qemu is officially, qemu is like a very big project, and it's like provider. So if you see, right, this is I think let's go to the Redmi. I think that will be much more. So it's a generic open source machine and user space emulator and virtualizer capable of emulating. So it's based on that. I think they modified some code. So if you see this, there is a lot of changes, 444 changes in their fork. And it's getting updated. It's not like it's dead or not being maintained. It's updated 2 months ago. And they have this release also. So we can find that. So I think for us it's getting downloaded from here only. So we so now it's okay, download is done. So let's install that. it done. So it is there. We can close this and open the you say open. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so this is just backend qemu 9.1.2. Based on that, updated to the latest upstream, which bring variety of bug fixes and nested virtualization for Linux VM and all those things. So you can read more in this all, or you can just say continue. Yeah, so I think this is for this video. We will keep it here, and in the next video we will see how to utilize this and how to set up a VM on this.